55 Sports. This is The Locker Room.
And with that, we say good evening, everyone. Welcome inside the locker room along my main man, Elijah Collins. My name is Justin Prince, and Elijah, it's finally here, man. The high school football season has finally arrived.
That's right, Justin. The countdowns are over. The previews are now behind us. No more speculating about who's going to be the top dogs. It's time to strap up and get the season underway. So with that, let's check in on our first game of the week.
Yeah, Elijah, last year, Snyder Northside paired up in week one in what ended up being one of the best matchups we saw all season long. The Panthers would end up prevailing on a late last-second field goal on their way to an SAC title. So, because of that, it's only fitting to make Snyder Northside our Fox 55 game of the week for week one of the 2022 high school football season. Let's get you on out to Spooler Stadium. Panthers beginning their quest to a repeat SAC crown. Could Tay Johnson and the Legends pull off that early season upset? Well, let's get to the highlights. Second quarter. Legends trailing in this one, but looking on the comeback trail, Bodie Dickerson, I don't know how he gets out of this.
He's on his feet.
But he does. Finds Tay downfield. Tay does a little bit of the rest, gets out of bounds for a nice gain down inside Snyder territory. Nice to see Jesse Bates in the park tonight. Couple plays later, Dickerson finds Tay scrambling again for the touchdown. I thought that ball was going to be picked. Either way, it's a 20-12 game now at halftime. Third quarter, Legends trying to make another push, but Zion Green comes up with the big hit in the backfield, forces it into a 3rd and long for the Legends. And on that very next play in the fourth quarter now, Dickerson scrambling again at his best when he's on his feet, finds Jalen Ellis. Ellis is in for the score. Northside would go for 2 to try and tie the game, but check this out. Snyder holds stout. Panthers break it up, and they hang on to win by that final of 2 points. Snyder wins 20-18.
Well, our next SAC matchup comes at Bishop Loras. They host the Carroll Chargers to open the season. Both teams took a share of the conference title last year. Let's see who can get off to a good start starting tonight. Skipping to the second quarter, Carroll already up 7-3. James Sullivan working in the red zone finds himself in trouble. Unfortunately, he's going to be dropped out of bounds. Loras comes up big with the defense there, but just 2 minutes left till the half. Check this out. Carroll Chargers are going to do what they do best. Let's get some TDs, right? You got to
thread in the needle.
Let's see. He's going to catch that one in the zone. Good catch there by Camden Hirschberger. And then a little while later, the Chargers would have a 14-3 lead going into the break. Loras would try to make a push for it. Mickey Darren gets the carry there, but too much from the Chargers tonight. A 14-3 lead going into the break, and they finish off with a 42-3 win.
All right, our next stop takes us back up north to Shields Field. Jason Garrett and his Bishop Dwenger Saints hosting Wayne to open their season today. Pick things up in the second quarter. Saints with a 17-point lead. And check this out. Talk about Houdini X from Bodie Dickerson. Look at the one from Sam Campbell. Sheesh. Campbell finds
wide open.
Stellan Rustin wide open downfield. That's a big gain inside general territory. Very next play, Campbell, no pressure this time, and I'd say it works out in his favor. He finds Carter Minix in the painted turf. That's a Dwenger score. Saints take a 25-0 lead with over 5 minutes to go in the first half, but they leave too much time for Wayne. Marion Nelson, he is a dude.
Pretty good play, right?
He is a dude. And he is a workhorse, too, and he showed it. Takes the bubble pass, cuts back, gets a big gain. Later on, General's knocking on the doorstep. Nehemiah Young, excuse me, in for the score. General's on the board. They're down 19. They wouldn't get much closer. Saints go on to take this one tonight, 35-13.
All right, let's head over to Sparty territory. The Homestead Spartans opening the season against the Northrop Bruins. Bruins with their first game under new head coach Quentin Bowen. But tonight, spotlight was all on the Spartans right out the jump. Senior QB Peyton Slavin looking for help. Roland can't find anybody, but until Brett Butch finds a wide open man right there, takes it upfield for a little gain, and they're going to capitalize off that. Just a few plays later, Jake Thrash takes it up the gut.
Jake Thrash. Love the name.
The Thrasher, right? Not even touched his first touchdown of the season, and I don't know what celebration that was. I guess you got to do push-ups when they score. But Northrop Bruins not able to get anything going there, but the Spartans defense would come alive. They're going to go ahead and get the safety. And the big-time victory for them tonight. A lot of offense. They take the win 50-14.
All right, just over on the south side of town now. Tim Manigal back on the sideline as Concordia takes on Southside heading into year 2 under Tiny Lee. And let's get you off to this one. A little bit of a rough start for the Archers, down 26-6 coming out of half. But, hey, just when the K-Dats tried for a little bit more, South came up. That was Jeremy Irby with a big stop. A little bit later, same score, Lorenz Tabron says, I'm going to do it myself. Lamar Jackson style, courtesy of Elijah Collins there. Southside thought they had some life. Flag, though, going to be thrown, bring it a little bit back, and then no luck from the Archers here. K-Dats with the big time stop in the backfield, and they're victorious in Manigal's return, 32-18. K-Dats come away the victor.
All right, let's go to Garrett versus Adams Central. Adams Central was
reigning 1A state runner-ups. They're pretty good.
Pretty good last year. And obviously they had a big game on their hands tonight. Adam Black gets it on the fake handoff. And here he is, got our little cameraman right there, but we're not going to say too much. But he got him.
Shout out
Taking it
Jake
to the
Merkel.
sideline. Jake Merkel, appreciate you, man. He's going to take the TD in their first touchdown of the game. They're going to get a lot more touchdowns tonight. Exactly 56 points for Adams Central tonight. They take the shutout victory.
All right, let's head on down south. Adams Central's county rivals. South Adams hosting Arcanum out of Ohio to open the season. Second quarter, Maverick Somerset. He's in for the score. Stars would go for 2. They're up 8-0 after that. A little bit later in the quarter, Owen Warner back to pass, and when he steps back to pass, usually good things happen. Finds Silas Loshi downfield. Check out that catch from Silas. That's another score for the Stars. Stars cruise in this one, 35-0, your final from Bremen.
A lot of long ball TDs tonight.
I love that.
Letting it fly. I love to see it. Well, next up, Kokomo and Leo. Let's go ahead and get straight to the action. Second quarter, we got a 10-0 ball game. Leo's going to take the lead, but Kokomo ain't going anywhere just yet. We got a nice little gain there by Keegan Name. Yeah, that's a real last name. All right.
Keegan Name. All right.
Gets the run for about 10 yards there, first and goal, and they're going to capitalize there. Thanks to the running back, Evan Barker, with a nice little run in the TD. But they're going to get it to 10-7, but unfortunately, Leo would walk away with this one, 33-13.
All right, let's make our way on over to New Haven now. Bulldogs opening their season at home tonight, hosting Marion, and that dog defense came to play. First quarter, third down for the Giants. Check out my man, DeJohn Ware with the giant
grown man tackle.
Yeah, it was. Forces a fourth down, and then on the ensuing punt, Dogs with a guy by the name of Mylan Graham back there returning. You ever heard of him?
Pretty good, huh?
He's pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty good. Gets to the outside. He's drugged down by the punter. Saved a touchdown, but only for so long. Sets up some pretty good field position for New Haven. They would take advantage. Donovan Williams. Little rollout. Finds Graham off the play action fake. That's going to be a first down inside the 10. And then very next play, Trey Bates takes the handoff. And he is in untouched, right into your living room. The route was on from there. New Haven rolls in their season opener tonight, 47-0. Your final out there in New Haven.
Big time. Well, Huntington North is taking the field for the first regular season game.
Love that new turf down there.
Stadium looking pretty. The Vikings hit the ground running. Quite literally, senior running back Noah Wagner breaks away from a big gain, and he wasn't done yet on this drive. He pushes his way through to the end zone there later in the drive. Here we go. A missed extra point.
There's the touchdown from Wagner.
Oh, there we go. It looks like we're a little behind then. They missed the extra point, and then visiting Eastbrook made a push. It all starts when Ian Wiley's pass is tipped, and then caught by Eastbrook. Wow, look at that. The Panthers are tackled inside the 10-yard line. They're finally brought down there, but a few plays later, they're going to go ahead and punch it through. The extra point gives them a 7-6 lead. This game would continue to get high scoring. Eastbrook ultimately spoils Vikings' home opener. Panthers win it 39-26.
All right, let's make our way up to Columbia City. Battle of the Eagles, battle of the county. C City hosting Busco. Things knotted at 7 apiece when we pick it up. Colton Piper connects with Stratton Fuller. That puts Columbia City down inside the 5. And as the clock ticked down in the half, C City looking for a little bit more on the scoreboard. And they find it. Piper to Ethan Sievers. He's in for the score. Busco would try to use what's left of the half to get some momentum, but they would come up short. And while the defense did keep them in the game early, it didn't hold up very long. The home team, they come through in this one in a big way. Columbia City opens their season with a dub, 31-7, your final.
Sheesh. All right, well, here's our scores on tonight. Angola takes the big-time win over DeKalb, 21-14. TP Valley with a 23-0 victory.
All right, up in Goshen, I should say, excuse me. Fairfield taking on the Red Hawks. First game as a Red Hawk for Tom Wagaman. Goshen up 14-0 at half, but hey, Fairfield showing some life after that. Ethan Schmucker. Nice run up the middle, but the drive would stall, and here's why. Schmucker gets the handoff, coughs it up. Goshen recovers, but Fairfield's defense stood tall. Time winding down third quarter. Carter Kitson sneaks it in to make it a one-score game, and Fairfield comes all the way back to take this one tonight, 22-20. Your final in overtime. Fairfield wins.
Love to see it. All right, let's check in some more scores. Heritage takes a shutout victory over Belmont, 23-0, and Fremont picks up the win over Southern Wells, 32-8.
Elsewhere around the area, Jay County shuts out Blackford in their season opener, 41-0. Northfield does the same to Bluffton, 21-0, your final in that one.
Well, as far as Eastside, they picked up a big-time victory.
Just continuing where they left off last
They're
year.
good, man. Over Woodland, 50-24. Norwell opens up the season with the victory as well, 22-7 over Mississinawa.
Elsewhere, Plymouth, headed by Old Wabash head coach Adam Hanley, falls short to East Noble tonight, 51-7. West Noble takes their rivalry over Central Noble, 33-7 this evening.
And continuing, North Miami opens up the season with a close victory, 14-12 over Manchester.
And Warsaw takes down Michigan City tonight in their season opener. Good one for Bart Curtis and company, 35-7, your final from the Tigers Den.
And then we got Rochester with their season opener victory, 35-21 over Southwood. And
Wabash comes up just short. You can't say that name, can you?
What is that name?
McConaughey.
McConaughey with
a
31-20 victory over Wabash.
All right, it's time for our play of the night. We're going to head right back up to Shields Field. Hey, when Sam Campbell's involved, you know it's going to be
Sam Campbell, no soup.
Good. Campbell pulls out the Houdini act right there, gets a little block from his boys in the backfield, finds Stellan Rustin downfield for the big gain. You're going to get one more look at this
Check it out.
because Campbell, my man's a three-sport athlete. Football, basketball, baseball, makes plays everywhere.
You name it,
goes.
he does it.
And check that out. Escapes, fires an absolute bullet on the move to Rustin. Dwenger picks up a big win over Wayne in their season opener tonight as well.